Well, that's kinda cringe.
The didact's in a giant cum jar.
What the fuck?
Oh no, he's unleashing his cum. How will 4chaners be
Oh
prepared?
no, they destroyed Middle America.
What boards do you think Didact browses on 4chan?
Stop.
B.
Stop! Enough is enough.
Poll, probably.
Probably.
Seems like a poll kind of guy.
Oh my god.
Talk about how genocide of the human race is better than politics.
The rogue hacker named 4chan.
Oh, fuck. That whole thing was a journey.
Glad we ended on a high note.
I'm glad I unmuted the stream finally for that.
Oh, Chris, do it. Press the button.
What am I doing? I'll press your button, mister.
And Halo.
And Halo?
Where are you guys going?
I don't know. Well.
You are not composed. Bridge.
Do it.
What am I doing? Oh. Okay. I'm doing it.
Remember a second ago when you were sprinting towards the didact to stop this
We gotta
really
fucking go to
time-sensitive thing?
The lighting is
Hold
awesome.
on.
Lighting is pretty.
Lighting is cool, yeah.
Ooh, his armor doesn't look low res anymore. That's nifty.
You dare interrupt my JO session?
I'm
Wow.
gonna
You
pop
read
his head
it.
with
You
his tiny
read it.
rifle.
Persist too long after your own defeat.
Oh. That cum jar bit was fucking funny.
They wouldn't let me bring my JO crystal on the airplane, so it would mess with the plane's avionics.
Have your resolution.
Favorite
I forgot about the
fucking
jail
post.
crystal.
The JO crystal's the best. Changes
I
color
forget
when
who I was
jacking it with
talking
a
to,
bro.
but someone at work had like a gemstone on a necklace or something. And I walked by, I'm like, dude, is that a JO crystal? And they're just like, what? I'm like, nothing. Nothing.
The color changes when I'm jacking it with a bro.
Can the four of us get JO crystals?
God.
Humanity's imprisonment is a kind
Oh. Frames dropping. Thank you, Twitch. Very cool. Waifu army.
Please.
Yes, this is my dream.
In that case, you won't mind if we return the favor.
Your compassion for mankind is
That X about to
I'm not
blow.
doing this for mankind.
4chaners when they go outside.
Finn.
He gets control.
I think it's me.
Only watch interview?
Don't you love when you kill the main villain at a fucking
Quick time
quick
event.
time event and
Dude, I
not
love
actually having to
PvE.
fight him? I'm gonna fuck it up, watch. What do I press? What do I press? Do it? Did it work? Nope.
Get fucked.
Wait. No, I did it. It didn't give me a button prompt, so I just fucking smacked my keyboard. I can't wait
Was
to
it
have that
even a
sound
button
effects.
prompt, or did it just do it automatically?
No, it's a button prompt. But it
Oh.
just didn't show me what it was.
It's RT to plant grenade. Like when you
cannot
board
wait
a
to hear
raid.
John
Sounds
Halo,
good.
why do you sound like a bunch of pots and pans?
You just boarded the didact.
Can I
Oh, I
walk
can-
forward, please?
I
Thank
can
you.
move the camera. No, never mind.
This is the end of John Halo.
Is it?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck. What do I press?
Do we all have to push something?
I'm
I
literally
believe it's
pushing
I believe it's
every. I'm
It's
pushing
you?
why not?
every. There we go.
Bam.
I would have thought all it took was fucking smacking my keyboard. Christ. Why not tell me what button it is?
Cortana,
Oh, this fucking game, dude.
That's good cutscene.
Cortana, do you read?
As long as it doesn't show a creepy gremlin toes, I'm happy.
Cortana, come in.
At the end of Halo. Oh, is she a real girl now? Is she like 3'4"?
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've
She's
seen
like-
all day.
3 foot.
But if we're here,
It worked. You did it. Just like you always do.
I'm a computer.
so how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
Most of me is down there. I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
No. That's not. We go together.
It's already done.
I am not leaving you here.
John. I've
Halo
waited so
boner.
long to do that.
It was my job to take care of you.
We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
Cortana, please. Wait.
Welcome home, John.
Ooh. Who the fuck was that?
Me.
Holy
Very cool moment. That's not was planned.
Mm.
Way to kill the moment, and what a moment to kill.
I was holding that thing in my hand the entire time, giggling to myself, trying to do.
I was waiting for either something stupid or someone to like sniff tears back. Oh.
This stream had a lot of good clips.
Wow. You and your fucking crunchy bag of chips. You hungry bitch. Again with the space.
Get ready, because that's how Halo Infinite starts too. Literally, it literally does.
Infinity actual. Pelican 9-6er. We found him.
Oh yeah, wasn't that guy just been floating in space? I honestly forget the context for how that's even the start. Or do we not know the context yet?
Of what?
The start of Infinite.
Oh no, we don't know yet. Wasn't the nuke in his hand? How did he scrub? There is a reason why, and I can't remember what it is.
Cortana.
I think it has something to. It has something to do with that
Cortana's
like
hard
weird.
light shield.
Yeah, it was the shield thing that they were inside of.
But it's still like I was
Saved him
still
again.
gonna beg the question like how did she like create a shield between his hand and the
I know.
bomb? Like just literally touching it.
Space magic.
His actual suit saved him again.
Power of friendship, yeah.
It was the librarian. Librarian saved him again.
Of course not, sir.
At ease, Chief.
John's actually evolved to a godlike state.
Call me sir. get to see her often enough. I
Is
grew
anyone
up
else
in
here
New Harmony.
beeping like a truck
Attended
backing up?
Corbulo Military Academy. Never saw Earth in person until I was an adult, but I still think of her as home. You don't talk much, do you?
No.
Chief, I won't pretend to know how you feel. I've lost people I care about, but never anything
Never
like
a
you're going
virtual
through.
girl.
Our duty.
Honestly,
as
losing an
soldiers is to
e-girl would be the
protect
worst
humanity,
tragedy.
whatever the cost.
You say that like soldiers and humanity are two different things.
Fuck
I mean,
off.
soldiers aren't machines. They're just people.
That's one stiff neck.
I'll let you have the deck to yourself.
She said that to me once. About being a machine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking to me? I didn't mean to walk away while you were still talking. Oh, sorry.
John? 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 Hello, John?
Hmm? Hmm?
What the fuck?
That's what I should have done at the last cutscene instead of chewing.
No, the chewing was good. The chewing was perfect.
The goals were good.
You hungry bitch.
Post credits.
Earth.
Earth,
Except we
the
haven't
final
credits.
frontier.
In this hour of victory, we taste only defeat.
Is there any more gameplay or is it all cutscene?
I ask
It's all
why.
cutscene.
Yes.
We are forerunners, guardians of all that exists. The roots of the galaxy have grown deep under our careful tending. Where there is life, the wisdom of our countless generations has saturated the soil. Our strength is a luminous sun towards which all intelligence blossoms. And the
I
impervious
that
shelter
deck now.
beneath which it has prospered.
Rip, like, I guess a lot of humans.
I stand before you, accused of the sin of ensuring Forerunner ascendancy, of attempting to save us from this fate where we are forced to.
Fuck, dude, when am I gonna get new armor? Look like shit.
Humanity stands as the greatest threat in the galaxy. Refusing to eradicate them is a fool's gambit. We squander eons in the darkness, while they seize our triumphs for their own. The mantle of
Holy
responsibility
fuck.
for
Yeah,
all
Chief's huge, dude.
He's
Like
gigantic.
OG Spartans are massive.
Forerunners alone. Think of my acts as you will,
Oh?
but do not doubt the reality.
Oh, it's Hot Girl Summer for Chief.
Reclamation has already begun,
It's not gonna show it.
and we are
Oh, I
witness to
shot it.
stop it.
I mean, eyes, but he's old as fuck.
Like,
Yeah, he's like in his 50s, I think.
Oh,
Dude, that man can schmoove in the 50s like that? You should be a
what
dancer.
happens when you've got, like, titanium bones and fucking 100
When you're
steroids.
literally a robot.
We're done Halo.
Yay!
Done
Look at him.
Halo.
Clapping.
All on legendary, minus the one mission Matt backed us out of.
Two
All on
missions.
legendary.
There's 1 and 2, and 1 and, oh no, there's 1 and 2, Reach, and 4.
All
we
on
gotta do.
legendary, except for that one mission. All on legend, except for, you know, that other mission. So okay, and there was that
All
other
on
time. Yeah.
legendary.
So
Except
we
it's
started
very
this on December 17th.
Oh, no, it did still count the mission that we did halfway with King.
Yeah, King was
Oh,
saying that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I think 2 and Reach are the only ones where it didn't count.
You know, it probably counted it because we did all the way up to the first checkpoint.
Mm.
Maybe,
Oh no,
maybe not.
reach counted also actually.
Well, who the hell knows how it works
So it's just
then?
2 then. It's just 2 because that one doesn't have rally points.
Mm.
And then I didn't get the co-op for the final reach mission because my game was glitched.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it's just 2 in that basically.
Well, damn, we did the Halo.
We did the do.
We did the Halo. Oh, can I buy cool armor now?
What cool armor?
I want the stupid Rhino Beetle armor.
Oh,
Because it
I
looks
need
stupid, but cool.
like 20 unlock points.
I think I have 21.
What was
Hell
everyone's
yeah.
favorite
Favorite
Like-
Halo moment?
Halo
Like-
moment?
From the streams or just in general?
I mean, whatever you want to choose. In your time playing Halo.
From the collective, like 150 hours? Man, I don't know.
Pick one singular moment.
So which was your favorite game out of all of them?
There you go. That's a good question.
Alright, I gotta look at the... Despite everything, Halo 2 was really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Which one had the hive mind in it? Is that 3?
The Grapevine?
Yeah.
He was in 2 and 3. The 2 is the one where you actually see him though. 3 is like where he's just a voice.
Okay. I think 2 is my favorite.
Okay. 2 is very good.
Despite me on record saying this game is fucking ass well over 100 times, I think 2 is my favorite.
That was just the difficulty talking.
Well,
The game itself is good.
I liked ODST and Reach a lot, but I think it was solely because there were 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 2 is probably my favorite.
2 is really good, yeah. Honestly, you should definitely replay the whole thing on like a easier difficulty, just so you can get a sense of like the game better instead of being
Yeah.
mad the whole time. So you'll enjoy it a lot more that way too.
I'd be down to zip through it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do co-op and zip through.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Sucks you can't do it with 4 people though.
Yeah.
Season 9. 4-player co-op in all the Halo games.
I'd
Please,
shit
I'd love
bricks
that.
and we'd redo this whole series.
That would be really cool. Alrighty, well, that was Halo.
That was Halo, all of them.
Quite well, except 5.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah,
nothing-
yeah. We said we were gonna do this. Give me a rundown on 5, because I'm never gonna play it.
Okay, so starts
You're
out.
not gonna like it.
You're some random Spartan named Locke. You jump out of a ship
Oh.
and barrel roll down a snow-covered mountain, punching Covenant, and jumping through. But it's actually a stealth mission.
And that's the whole game? Cool.
I don't
Wow.
think you're doing a very good job explaining.
I think
So,
that's
hey-
literally the opening cutscene.
I mean, it
It's a
literally
recon
is, yeah.
mission, and they fucking barrel roll down.
God,
mountain.
it's so over the top. Yeah, 5 is split between playing as Master Chief and a different Spartan called Spartan Locke. And Spock. Locke's goal is he's working for the UNSC and he's trying to hunt down Chief because Chief's gone AWOL after Halo 4, and he's essentially just trying to like bring him back. And then they're dealing with like a new like Promethean threat with like this big Promethean dude called the Warden Eternal. And then by the end of the game, you find out that Cortana's in control of them, and now she's evil.
Yeah. So you know that
But I
dramatic
think
cutscene before?
Oh, that's dumb.
well, I think the canonical reason is that because she was being corrupted at the end of it, the corrupted side of her split off, and that's what we see at the end of 5,
Mm.
which makes it a bit better because that means it's not actually her.
Okay.
And yeah, also Arbiter's in the game, but he's only in it for a little bit, and him and Chief don't reunite, which is really stupid.
So what's the point?
He's actually his whole little arc is cool though, because he's back on his home planet and he's fighting a civil war with his own species. Because half of like the elites on the home planet still want to be part of the Covenant, but he's fighting like a resistance movement called the Swords of Sangelios to fight back against them. And he wears that cool ass gold armor that you saw a few games ago.
Mhm.
But yeah, him and Chief see each other in the final cutscene, but it cuts right before anyone's able to say anything to each other, so we don't even know what their first interaction
They
is.
just
in-game.
look. They don't touch tips.
Yeah.
No, Halsey cock blocks him.
Yeah. She's like, took you long enough, and then the game ends. But yeah, Halo 5 is something.
And then
And yeah,
he
the Arbiter got bigger.
pushes
Oh yeah, and
Halsey
also
aside and they eat hot dogs together. Or what is it? Hamburger?
Colt. Yeah, they eat
Coleslaw.
Sankili barbecue. And Arbiter straight up says he doesn't like coleslaw on his burger. That's in one of the novels though, but I love that that's a detail. Also, yeah, my friend also mentioned that I forgot to say, so there's basically both characters you play as are part of like their own squad. So Master Chief is part of Blue Team, which are like the 3 Spartans he was paired up with like way back before the games, and they just randomly reappear in this game for some reason. So you fight alongside them. And then when you're playing as Locke, you fight along his squad also, and one of his squad members is Buck from ODST. Because at some point between games, he joins the Spartan program and becomes he becomes a Spartan.
He's a Sparty now.
Yeah.
And he
that's
says, remember to play with the balls. Or whatever.
You always have to remember to play with the balls. It's important. You don't just
yeah,
not play with
that's
the
5.
balls.
Yeah, the main thing with 5 is
You play with balls. You just come over this.
Cortana's bad and has a bunch of big owl robots.
Oh, that's the thing too. Yeah, she awakens these ancient Forerunner like
Guardian
things called the Guardians, which are like these giant. I don't know if they're like a weapon or if they're like a defense system, but she essentially reawakens all of them, and she's basically in control of all the Prometheans now. And her goal is like AI supremacy.
It's a method for just intergalactic policing, basically.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. She's policing the entire galaxy. So anyone who goes against her, she'll just like kill, because she's in control of all the Prometheans, all technology and stuff like that, for the most part.
So she
Which is
just
why
becomes horny for power.
And
Yeah.
most of the human AIs join her side.
Yeah, most of the human AIs are taken over by her too, which is why in Infinite, people have noticed that a lot of the tech they're using is like older stuff. That's why the assault rifle in Halo Infinite looks like the one from Reach, because it's like an older model that can't be like corrupted by her, which I think is kind of a neat little feature.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't know what happens between 5 and Infinite yet, because Infinite's set like a little bit after 5.
Because the game's not fucking out yet? Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, no, that too, but like Infinite's supposed to be kind of like a soft reboot also. So it's continuing the story, but they're also sort of like revamping everything. All we know from the start of Infinite is like from the trailer where there's like a Marine in a Pelican just floating through space for like a few months, just stuck there. And he comes across Chief floating in space, and he brings him in. And then they're like, yeah, they look outside and they see another Halo ring that's blown in half, and that's Zeta Halo. And the villains in Infinite are the villains from Halo Wars 2, which is a Covenant faction called the Banished, which are the coolest fucking thing ever. They're essentially a faction that's split off from the Covenant that's led by brutes.
Okay.
And their whole thing is they hate the Covenant, they hate the Prophets, and they hate the religion. But they're just like, yeah, they rallied up. They've literally rallied up like high-ranking Covenant officials to change sides to join them instead. And they're the main villains of Halo Infinite. So they're like a splinter faction of the Covenant that hate the Covenant. Is essentially what they are, and they're led by brutes, which is really cool. But yeah, that's more or less all you need to know before Infinite comes out back in November, I think. But yeah. The Banished also look really cool because they have like a red and gray color scheme instead of like purple, and all their like vehicles and stuff are like mashed together with like random parts of shit. So everything looks really like handmade. It's super cool.
I love that Banished Scarab.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, my friend also mentioned Halo Infinite has a grappling hook as a feature now. Chris, have you even seen any of the gameplay or
I have seen nothing, nor will I until it comes out.
Oh, okay. Really... I mean, you should still see it, like for like story wise.
No, I'll save it.
Okay.
It's not something I'm like counting down days for, so whatever. It'll just be a big surprise, and we'll stream it when it comes out.
The art style in Infinite also goes back to the original 3 games, so it looks more like the original games now. Even Master Chief's armor is like redesigned to look like the original one. All the guns look good now. The Covenant look like they're supposed to, so they really listened to a lot of criticism in terms of like the art and stuff. So they really revamped like everything.
That's good.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Infinite looks very good so far. Well, aside from like the graphics and like all those bugs, but they've polished that out pretty well from what they've shown. So,
Game looks great, except for the parts that look like shit.
well, the gameplay they showed was very buggy, and I got a lot of criticism. But since then, all the updates they've shown, it's like they've definitely been listening and improving it. So,
I mean, honestly, as far as a lot of games go these days, it didn't even look that bad.
it
It's
really
just that
didn't. No.
it like the fact that they at least decided to say, yeah, okay, you guys don't like it, well, we're more.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to come out last November,
Yeah,
and they delayed it till this year. So that just really shows how much they've been like trying to improve it.
Well, was that them improving it, or was that because COVID?
It was a bit of both because
That's
there
what I
was a lot
thought.
of like criticism and feedback, but they also mentioned COVID, and they were like, "All right, well, we'll delay it."
I think
I'm glad they did though, because big improvement.
because it was supposed. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Alrighty, well-
remember whether it got delayed before or after COVID or during.
No, it was during COVID. Because I remember I was even watching the trailer at work, and I had mask on. So.
Gotcha.
All right. Anyways, that was Halo. Should we mention the next stream thing that we might do in like a month?
Yeah. So in a few
Yeah.
weeks, we're
Or a
gonna.
month, depends how everything goes.
Well, likely in a few weeks.
Hopefully, yeah.
Going to continue the Halo 2 trend of banging our fucking heads against the wall, and we're gonna run through Dark Souls 3 as a 4-man team.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
That won't be as hard. We've played Dark Souls 3 so many times that I think we're just numb to it.
Yeah, but we've never done 4-player, which
That's true.
increases invasion
Oh, that's
cap
right. I
and
forgot
makes
about
them
that.
more likely to invade.
Oh god, yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, so anywhere between like 2 weeks to potentially a month, depending on how things go with us and like moving and all that type of stuff. So
Definitely not in a couple weeks, but
yeah,
maybe second week of May.
there's something I want. Hopefully, there's something I want to get done for my Twitch channel also that my friend's working on with me. Hopefully that can get done by then, but it all depends on her since she's finishing school this upcoming week. So, but that plus a lot of other factors with the rest of us also. But yeah, hopefully within mid-May to the end of May is when we'll.
And we'll plan to continue to do Dark Souls 3 on Tuesdays.
Yeah, and it'll be the same times as for Halo. Yeah, every Tuesday night.
Tuesdays are for the boys.
Yeah, boy. But yeah, so look forward to that in the future. I'll probably do some solo streams until then. Maybe like art because I haven't done art streams in a while. So hopefully I can do that. But yeah, that's the plan.
And until then, King and I are starting a project which is Renegade Platinum Randomized and Race. And oh my god, it's going to be angering.
Forward
yeah.
to it.
But it will be a ton of fun. There will
Oh,
be
yeah.
tears and there will be shouting, but it'll be a ton of fun.
Emotions
Yeah.
aplenty.
Many emotions.
Yeah. Well,
And that will hopefully
Until Dark
start
Souls
within the
3.
next week.